Okay, so you know how there's like millions of social networks. If you don't know, there's millions of social networks on the internet, and like one in particular that I did, that a social network I began using at one point was called something called Bebo.com. I don't know if any of you know, or if you do know, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Bebo, it's not really, it's kind of like Facebook, but it's more like a blog almost. And I created this Bebo page in 2007. And for some reason, I don't know, I was just going through all these social network sites that I've ever created, and just I was just looking through them just to see like what did I leave behind after I joined Facebook and Twitter and all of that. And what I found on Bebo, it was like my Bebo page is practically empty. But there was one thing that just stuck out to me. It was so embarrassing. I did a survey on it was a series of questions, and it was asking me questions about my boyfriend at that time. And it was like the it thing to do because people were doing these survey questions and posting it like on their MySpace page and all of that. And I didn't necessarily feel comfortable posting it on my MySpace page at that point in time. So I was like, let me post it on my Bebo page just to know that I have it posted. And it's like now I'm looking back on it 6 years later, and I'm like, oh my gosh, because my boyfriend at that point in time, of course he's my ex now, but he's also my friend. You know, we're really good friends. So it just trips me out like how ooey gooey in love I was with it. Like I was just so ooey gooey in love with him. You couldn't tell me that I was gonna be with this guy. Like now that I'm looking back on it, because a lot of my past relationships, I just left it in the past. I I'm focusing on my current relationship now, but it's like now that I'm reflecting on, because normally when you break up with somebody, you normally focus on why you broke up with them in the first place. But when you actually think about like how you really felt for that person, like how in love you were with that person and all the things you did for that person, you're like, wow, that's crazy. So I'm gonna read this survey that I did on my ex-boyfriend. So here we go. Okay. My boyfriend, the basics. His name, Detwan Johnson. His age, 19. His birthday, okay, we're going to skip that just for security purposes. His hair color, dark brown. His eye color, brown. Okay, is he sexy, hot, or average? I say he was sexy. His best feature, I said that Colgate smile. I said his worst. Well, the question is his worst features. I said I can't think of one. His sexiest features, his sweet, sexy, soft lips. What attracts you to him? How he can just look me in my eyes and he knows how I'm feeling. What attracts you to him? Oh wait, I just read that. Where did y'all meet? In the seventh grade in computer class. That's true. Who liked who first? He liked me first, but he was shy about it. Who asked who out? He did. When did you two get together? February 27, 2008. How long have you been together? 1 month and 2 days. Are you truly happy? Yeah. Rate on a scale from 1 to 10. 7. Past relationship. Okay, this is a category where it's this or that. So, past relationship or this relationship. This relationship. Hugs or kisses? I said both. Lights on or off? I said either way works for us. To tease or get teased? I said to tease. Serious or funny? Funny. Personality or looks? Personality. Okay, these are just random questions that they started asking me. I said, no, wait. Okay. What makes him different from your exes? I said he's not psychotic, conceited, a liar, or dumb. Laugh out loud. Do you plan on being together for a long time? I said, at least I do, but only time will tell. Do you miss him when they aren't around? I said, I'm missing him right now. How often do you talk? Not a lot, but we talk. How often do you see each other? Not often. Now, at this point in time, people, even though we were together, we weren't necessarily in close contact because he moved to Arkansas and I was living in South Carolina at that point. So he had a really hard time communicating with me, but we were still together. So, and no, I did not. Well, let me keep going. Do you want to be together? Yes. What makes this relationship better than your past ones? I said, I feel like I learned my lesson from my past, and I think and hope he is my future. Oh. Would you ever cheat on him? No. And I never cheated on Detwine. Do you believe he or she, well, do you believe, because this survey goes for either boyfriends and girlfriends or whatever, it goes either or. So, do you believe he is faithful? I said, I believe he is. I trust him. Do you love him? I said, with all my heart. How does he make you feel? I said, like I can be myself, and I show a side of me that no one has seen me before. Basically, I show a side of me that no one has ever seen. Um, he, how does he treat you? I said he treats me like a lady, and he does. Still does. Better. Why did you, what? Why did you choose him? No, why did you choose to be with him? Why did you choose to be with him? I felt very comfortable when I would be with him, and I felt like I could trust him. He was my friend for a long time, and I felt we could take it to another level. And that's the end of the survey. So, moral of the story is, to be honest, me and him, we did not last long. We were together, I think, for at least 2.5 months. So, I mean, according to the survey, I feel like we were going to be together forever. And it sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I'm not saying to be friends with all of your exes, but there's just certain relationships, they don't need to be a relationship. Just have a friendship, and it's okay. It's okay. Because I believe everyone needs a friend of the opposite sex who truly um who truly loves them not necessarily in a boyfriend girlfriend type of way, but truly, respects them. Like my friend, he respects me and he cares for me, and he's never lied to me about anything. So, and I don't lie to him, and it goes vice versa. Like, I'm very respectful of him. I care about his feelings. He's engaged now. Like, it's cool. I have a boyfriend. We've been together for 2 years, so it's like sometimes it just works out that way. But just looking at this survey, oh my gosh, it's so like, wow, we were together, weren't we? Because sometimes I forget, like, yeah, we were together at one point. All right, well, that's all I wanted to read. And good day to you all.